and WMIXsports.com, featuring the Waltonville Spartans, Weber Trojans, Woodlawn Cardinals, Wayne City Indians, and Sesser-Valier Red Devils. The showcase is presented by Community First Bank of the Heartland. Welcome back to Personal Banking. The showcase is also sponsored in part by Crossroads Community Hospital. It's more than a hospital. It's what healthcare should be. The Collision Pros at Sesser Auto Body, Roley Excavating, Newell Furniture, and the General Store in Woodlawn. Red Lake College. It's time. Visit your virtual counselor at rlc.edu. And by Coach House Garages, Ford Square, King City Chrysler. You can count on us. The Batter's Box in Woodlawn, the Orthopedic Center of Southern Illinois, State Farm agent Scott Owens. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. And People's National Bank with the Coach House Garages pregame show. The showcase starts now.
Welcome into the 33rd annual Sesser-Valier Holiday Tournament as we bring you two games today, a doubleheader. The first one, Woodlawn and ZR, followed by Waltonville and Century. A very, very pleasant Friday morning to you, wherever you may be listening in on AM 940 WMIX or online at WMIXsports.com. I'm Denny Czerwinski with Mike Richardson alongside. We welcome you into the Coach House Garages pregame show. If you're in need of a garage, picture, car, prize, possessions, Coach House Garages has the building for you. Call Daryl Sheridan at 244-1061 for a free on-site estimate. You'll hear squeaks in the background and whistles. Game one not quite finished up, but we're going on the air anyway. Mike, we got lots to talk about. Day one in the books here at SV. Day two provides a lot of great matchups, not only on the left side of the bracket, but, of course, on the right side as well.
Well, we have talked at length over the years on the Saturday Morning Sports Show about this tournament. And after day one, you have a separation of 8 teams on one side and the other. And it then breaks into its own tournament. I mean, it's just been unbelievable how that has played out. They do a great job with the rankings down here, and it's been true to form several years now in a row. And you're right, this game right here didn't disappoint. It's a lot of offense. Just got out of control here, say the last minute or so. So obviously we are having some fouls for Valmeyer trying to catching up. But on the winners bracket side today, we got some good games that we're looking forward to bringing.
Good games, of course. First one here at 10:30 is Woodlawn and ZR in a championship quarterfinal game. We'll go back-to-back today because at noon in the losers bracket quarterfinal, Waltonville, off a tough loss to Goreville, will play the Century Centurions in the 12 o'clock contest today. The title sponsor of high school sports on WMIX is Community First Bank of the Heartland. Always bank on your hometown team. Community First Bank, home of the one account, featuring free checking, high-yield interest, member FDIC. We're going to get you a final score here out of the gate on this one. Steelville will advance to the semis tomorrow in the consolation bracket. Valmeyer will be eliminated. Valmeyer, first time in this tournament in a few years, will lose today 80-65. We'll get that score in another final at El Dorado. Back after the break. You're listening to Woodlawn Cardinals basketball in the showcase on WMIX.
A Coach House Garage is money well spent on craftsmanship that's sure to get compliments.
Don't cut corners on your garage. It adds value to your home. That's why you need to see the professionals at Coach House Garages. Choose from a variety of Coach House Garage designs, or they'll build one to your design. For a dealer near you, check the yellow pages in Mount Vernon, or go online to CoachHouseGarages.com.
More than just a garage. More than just a garage. It's a Coach House.
Hi, this is Joe David Cummins, President of Community First Bank. By now you have heard about our new One Checking product. The new One Account is a high-interest earning, free checking account designed for everyone. Unlike other banks that pay interest on higher balance, this account pays interest on all balances. From high schoolers to Warren Buffett, One will work for you. You can talk to one of us at 244-3000 and learn about the details. One, exclusively at Community First Bank. You will be one happy customer. Member FDIC.
This is the showcase, presented by Community First Bank.
Back to Sesser-Valier and Community First Bank, the title sponsor here of high school sports on WMIX. Always bank on your hometown team. Community First Bank, home of the one account, featuring free checking and high-yield interest, member FDIC. The WMIX Sports Mobile Studios, driven by Ford Square and King City Chrysler. It's how Mike and I got here to the game today. It is a quadruple header of basketball on WMIX today on the AM side, as we mentioned, 10:30. Woodlawn and ZR, 12 o'clock, Waltonville and Century. On the FM side today at 2 o'clock, it's Mount Vernon and T-Town, and 6 o'clock, Mount Vernon and Matt Toon. All games, of course, not only on radio but online at WMIXsports.com. Mike, we come to this tournament. Day one yesterday provided a few surprises and a few good games as we look, but today you had the Valmeyer-Steelville matchup, conference rivals here. Woodlawn CR, battle of teams that have very interesting ways coming here. This tournament today is set up to have a bunch of good games no matter which side of the bracket you look at.
Yeah, and this game right here, we watched ZR over the past, and some of our listeners heard a little bit of their action from the Turkey tournament down at Christopher, and you talked about rivalries and things of that nature. That's just a plethora of rival games in that early season tournament. ZR, we've seen them. They can be physical. They're not overly large basketball team. They're sort of helter-skelter. They can run it up and down the floor. Listen to their fans talk at length yesterday, sitting beside us. They like to get a shot off in about 10 or 12 seconds. But we also seen them set up a few times, run some offense, and be very effective in that way. So Woodlawn's got to step their defense up a little bit from yesterday. They had their moments, but overall, very flat-footed for Woodlawn, and we've seen that happen a little bit in the past, with sometimes you don't take your opponent as serious.
And that's the thing about ZR, 10-1 on the year, only one loss, and that was in the championship game of the Christopher Turkey tournament against the host Bearcats. Matt Morgan did a really good job at ZR in the few years he's been there, really come on this tournament. Came in after some talent left 2-3 years ago, came in, took this program, has done a nice job to get it to 10-1, and a good job in the Black Diamond West, because it's no easy trek on that Black Diamond side.
No, absolutely not. You know, you got some schools that are a little bit bigger and more physical, and you're going to run into some size and strength in that, and that was what was so impressive about ZR earlier this year. I mean, you're going to have guys, in their lineup. You're going to have 5'9", 5'10", 6 foot, a couple 6 footers, and maybe off the bench a 6'2" player. But overall, just average size. But again, very physical. They're not afraid to push and shove a little bit, and not afraid to get it up and down the floor.
Well, that's the thing about it is Woodlawn, on the other hand, yesterday. And again, a lot of people ask me. I'm sure ask you. Woodlawn beat Valmeyer by 20. How is that possible? I had to tell them, guys, number one, Woodlawn had beaten Valmeyer and scored 100 points the last 2 years at Oakville. And I said, number two, this Valmeyer team we saw yesterday, much like against Steelville this morning, not the past years of Valmeyer, totally changed under Rick Crofton. Woodlawn had its moments of sleepwalking yesterday, but really, Valmeyer was a quality opponent, a quality team, and here, even though they're 2 and done, the different Valmeyer team that Woodlawn saw yesterday.
Yeah, you look at a normal circumstance, and we really don't talk about these things on day 2, but if you look at if everything's equal and just games played, Valmeyer's probably got 2 kids on the all-tournament team.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, boy, I tell you what, you look at Williams, the game that he had yesterday, and Undersay, boy, they shot the lights out again today. Both of them did, and very under control. And that is totally a different Valmeyer team. And the third year that Woodlawn played them at Oakville, they scored 96 points.
Yeah.
So you average it all out in 3 games. They gave up 300 points against the Cardinals. So can you come in a tournament game lightly when you're a number 1 seed? Absolutely. But you have stretches, and the thing is, the final score, 20 points. I mean, that's what it was. And if you get it in a couple of stretches, as long as you don't do the silly stuff in between, your object on day 1, get to the right side. It doesn't really matter, and you can attest Glorville, Waltonville, how that game turned out at the very end. A great basketball game we was able to witness last night, too.
It's been a while since Woodlawn and ZR have played. This is a matchup that'll be very good, a 1 versus an 8. And again, Woodlawn, the 3-time defending champ, name for themselves made. ZR, looking at it, it's time for them to make a name for themselves here as they look at this matchup here this morning.
Yeah, and they've got a lot of senior leadership. One thing we talked about Woodlawn's game yesterday, we looked up, and on the floor you saw 1 senior, a junior, and 2 sophomores and a freshman. So Woodlawn was able to put a little influx of youth in this, and ZR, right now, they're senior ladies. They're going to have a bunch of senior experience out there, and this is going to be a game that I think a lot of people marked on their schedule early when they saw the bracket. This game here could be one of those that maybe last possession wins, something of that nature. And if Zeigler can knock down some shots early. This is going to be an exciting game. They're going to force Woodlawn to play Woodlawn basketball today, I believe.
Yep. Well, a couple of scores already. There's already some finals around Southern Illinois already at this early hour. At El Dorado this morning, Gallatin County beat Galatia 80-64. At Duster Thomas and Pinckneyville, that begins today, one of my favorite tournaments. Pinckneyville beat Westland 65-43, and, of course, here at Sesser-Valier, Steelville beat Valmar 80-65. That scoreboard update brought to you by Scott Owens and State Farm Insurance. Talk to your neighbors and talk to Scott Owens. See why State Farm insures more drivers and Geico and Progressive combined. Great service and discounts like a good neighbor. Scott Owens is there with scoreboard updates. We will need to take another break. When we come back, we'll talk a little bit more about this tournament and the games from yesterday and the matchups that we've been talking about today, plus any other high school hoops topics yesterday that went around here on day 2 of the high school basketball season here at the 33rd Annual Sesser-Valier Holiday Tournament. You're listening to Woodlawn Cardinals basketball in the showcase on WMIX.
Is your concrete driveway or maybe your sidewalk cracked, unsightly, or even non-existent? Let Rowley's Excavating and Cement Finishing in Woodlawn be a part of your home or business renovation in the new year. A true family-owned and operated local business, Rowley's Excavating specializes in dirt excavation and hauling, residential and commercial concrete jobs too. There's nothing these guys can't do. Get a free quote by calling Luke Rowley at 237-0552. That's 237-0552. Rowley's Excavating and Cement Finishing. They get dirty so you don't have to. Call Luke today.
Just how big of a Saluki fan are you? People's National Bank is challenging your fanhood. Show your Saluki colors by opening a Southern Illinois University Saluki free checking account exclusively at People's National Bank. It only takes $100 to open. Your first box of Saluki checks is free, and Visa check card, online banking, and bill pay are free too. Stop by People's National Bank today to find out more.
People's National Bank, official home of Saluki Checking. Member FDIC, non-usage fees may apply.
Your future is calling. With a GED test and some help from Rend Lake College, you can answer the call. The current test expires at the end of 2013, and your scores will expire too if you don't finish and pass the test by then. Don't feel prepared? Don't worry, we can help. Visit finishtheged.com to learn more. Don't miss the chance to turn one small step into your next big opportunity, like college, a better job, and the respect you deserve. Finish your GED by the end of 2013. Questions? Call Rend Lake College's Adult Education and Literacy Department today at 437-5321.
The health of your kidneys has a big impact on your overall health, affecting everything from your blood pressure to your bones. And if you ever have a kidney problem, Dr. Kangura is here to help. Dr. Kangura trained at the Mayo Clinic and specializes in conditions ranging from kidney stones and uncontrolled high blood pressure to chronic kidney disease. Dr. Kangura sees patients at Crossroads Specialty Clinic. For an appointment, call 618-241-9071.
We're worldwide. This is the Showcase on WMIX and WMIXSports.com. Presented by Community First Bank.
Coach House Garage's pregame show. If you're looking for a garage builder, build a quality garage for a fair price with a 5-year written warranty and financing available. The Coach House Garage is for you. Give Daryl Sheridan a card 244-1061 for a free on-site estimate. I don't see him here, so I guess you can go ahead and call Daryl today for an on-site. Mike, do you know if he's here or is he working?
Well, we work 24/7.
Oh, I apologize.
Come on now.
I apologize. You work all the time.
Maybe on route.
Oh, okay. Well, who knows? Yesterday at this tournament, Woodlawn beat Valmar 71-50. Waltonville about pulled the big upset when they lost to Goreville 46-43. Had an opportunity there. The rest of the night, New Athens beat Vienna on a last-second free throw. Other than that, SV Cobden was close 50-42, a lot closer than most people thought. But you look at the matchups today, this one here we're talking more about. Christopher Goreville at 130 here will be a dandy. Waltonville Century, I think, is going to be good. Johnson City New Athens got potential at 5 o'clock tonight. I also think Sparta and Sesser has a lot of potential. The right side of the bracket, as you go down towards the bottom, is the stronger side. But this tournament's setting itself up for a good 4-day run of basketball.
Down at the bottom, you look at Sesser, they always play well here. I mean, they will come in sometimes with not the most talent. We've seen that in the past, but boy, I tell you what, when the bright lights are on and that crowd gets revved up for this, they really embellish this tournament. And they put together a fine basketball game last night, and you wouldn't think of anything else, of them having to do that tonight as well. And the right side, as you talked about, the New Athens game is intriguing. Can the young guys inside, can they keep it going? Can they be physical enough to move on right there? So, but I'm still, the Waltonville Century game, I think, is going to be a good one to watch also. As well as Waltonville played, we had the privilege of talking to Coach Widgers right here beside us a lot. And, he knows what they accomplished last night, so now they just got to try to carry that over.
Carry that over, we will. The starting lineups after the next break will be brought to you by the Batter's Box and Woodlawn. Baseball and softball lessons start March 3rd, $12 an hour for 6 to 14-year-olds. Equipment provided with full-length batting cage and a pitching machine. Give Scott Smith a call at 316-1437. We'll need to take a break. When we come back, the starting lineups in the opening tip. You're listening to Woodlawn Cardinals basketball in the showcase on WMIX.
The Batter's Box in Woodlawn has 17-foot ceilings with a half basketball court, full-length batting cage, pitching machine, and climate control for year-round use. The Batter's Box is a great place for basketball, baseball, or softball practice with active clinics and lessons in the spring and fall. Contact Scott Smith at 316-1437 to reserve the Batter's Box for your team or party. Speaking of parties, plan your next birthday party with the Batter's Box, located at 614 North Main in Woodlawn. Call 316-1437 for prices and availability.
Sesser Auto Body would like to take a moment to remind everyone driving to and from the game to drive safe and be alert. Sometimes events happen beyond your control. When it does, take your vehicle to the Collision Pros. Sesser Auto Body is pre-approved by most insurance companies throughout Southern Illinois. This allows them to get the parts ordered quicker, getting you back on the road faster and in showroom condition. Sesser Auto Body, 602 South Park in Sesser, or call 625-3523. That's 625-3523.
Don't miss the year-end clearance at Newell Furniture and the General Store in Woodlawn. Save 60% off all remaining Christmas stock and 20% off all gift items and home decor at the General Store. Plus, enjoy huge savings on all your favorite furniture, like Lazy Boy recliners, sectionals, love seats, and sofas, with an extra 15% off all sale prices, or pay no money down and enjoy 49 months to pay interest-free. Newell's year-end clearance sale packs in the savings. Hurry in now for the best selection.
This is the Showcase, presented by Community First Bank.
Both teams, Woodlawn and ZR, head to the benches. Denny Czerwinski with Mike Richardson alongside. It's time for the starting lineup, sponsored by the Batter's Box in Woodlawn. Perfect for your child's birthday party, baby showers, garage sales, or holiday party. $50 for 2 hours, 17-foot-high ceilings for any inflatables as well. Give Scott Smith a call at 316-1437. I'll turn over to Mike Richardson to give the starting lineup.
Thank you very much, Danny. And wearing white today on the top rack will be the Zeigler-Royalton Tornadoes. They'll start a 5'10" senior, number 11, Bailey Shrimp. A 5'9" senior, number 12, Nick McPhail. Another 5'9" senior, number 20, Jeremy Weedle. 6-foot senior, number 23, Brandon Stubblefield. And rounding out the lineup, the 6-foot senior, number 52, Brandon Jones. The Tornadoes are coached by Matt Morgan, assisted by Justin Engelman and Tim Sorensen. And they come into today's contest with a 10-1 record. And for the Woodlawn Cardinals, they come in today's game with a 5-1 record. They'll start a 6'3" sophomore, number 22, Ross Owens. A 6'3" senior, number 24, Chase Phelps. 5'11" senior, number 30, Logan Wallerman. A 5'11" senior, number 31, Jason Hateman. And rounding out their lineup, a 6'3" senior, number 35, Jake Robinson. The Cardinals are coached by Shane Witzel and assisted by Scott Owens. And those are your starting lineups.
Brought to you by the Batter's Box. Woodlawn has a great space for ball practice or parties. The Batter's Box equipped with a half basketball court, full-length batting cage, and pitching machine with climate control. Give Scott Smith a call, 316-1437. The Batter's Box sponsors the starting lineup. We also tell you that if you are looking to keep up on scores and all the stuff that's happening in Southern Illinois as far as high school and beyond, follow us on Twitter at WMIX Sports. We're also on Facebook, facebook.com/WMIX Sports. That's a great way. We've got some new likes today, some new followers as well, and we appreciate that on the social media. Woodlawn will be the road team today, dressed in red, trimmed in white and blue. ZR will be the home team in white, trimmed in navy blue and gray, as the Tornadoes are on the top of the bracket. And as expected, ZR and Woodlawn bringing quite a contingent. Woodlawn opposite us on the home side, ZR to our right. So we have a lot of people in this one for this 10:30 game.
Absolutely, we do, and it's going to get bigger crowds as the day progresses. And I tell you what, looking at the crowd last night they had here, I mean, it was just hardly a seat to be had. And this tournament, regardless of the days of the year, during the week they come, people's going to show up for this. This is one of the best Class 1A tournaments around, and you sprinkle in a handful of 2A schools in this as well.
Well, we are at the bottom of the hour. Before we start this game, let's make ourselves legal and pause for station identification here on the showcase.
Follow us on Twitter at WMIX Sports or crank us up on WMIX Mount Vernon, a free service from Withers Broadcasting.
When this game is over, Mike and I will pick a Crossroads Community Hospital player of the game. Why wait hours in other emergency rooms? When you visit Crossroads Community Hospital's emergency room, they pledge that you'll see a physician within 30 minutes of your arrival. The Tornado Cheers team is finishing up their floor routine, expecting a pretty big crowd here. Of course, with ZR, Woodlawn. The next game, Waltonville will bring a few, and then, of course, Christopher and Goreville. So expect a pretty big crowd here in the morning to afternoon side of things here at Sesser-Valier. Your officials, Derek Moore, Larry Knowles, and Michael Ingram on the game here in this championship quarterfinal as both teams come to center court. Three very good officials here on this one as we get ready to go here at Sesser-Valier. Larry Knowles will be the one that'll throw it up at center court. Trying to find my water bottles. Oh, there they are. We're ready to go now.
Oh, we got to run some.
Go ready. Here we go. Phelps will jump against Stubblefield. Tip controlled in the backcourt by the Tornadoes. McPhail will bring it into the front court, leading scorer at 14 a game for the Tornadoes. Woodlawn will go man-to-man. Stubblefield has it right elbow. Dribble handoff to Weddle, top of the key in the corner to Jones. Jones spins in the lane. Shot glass no good. Hateman on the rebound. Woodlawn coming the other way, I should say. I'm reading the text about where all these officials are going today, multiple sites. Owens with it on the right wing against the man-to-man. Pick and roll with Robinson. Layup good. Woodlawn starts out with the lead. Little side pick and roll from the right elbow. Cardinals up 2-zip. Quickly the other way. McPhail down the lane. Pass to Jones. Blocked Robinson. No good. Jones on the rebound. Goes up. Stolen away by Logan Wallerman. Hateman comes the other way for the Cardinals. He will handle man-to-man for both teams. Hateman goes left wing to Owens. Owens gets a screen from Robinson. Pick and roll again. Can't defend. 4-0. Timeout. ZR and Mike, the oldest play in the book. Woodlawn scoring on early.
It's very sad. What they're doing, they're catching ZR on an overplay defense, which the backdoor is going to be accessible to that. And Woodlawn taking advantage of that. And Woodlawn could be using this game to make a statement for the rest of the tournament right here. You know, everybody moaning and groaning a little bit how sluggish they played. So maybe you come out of the gate fired up. You notice the Cardinals had a little huddle all themselves. Haven't seen that yet this year, so maybe that was just a little bit of insight of what we're looking to expect here today.
Talking about another good thing in Woodlawn, Luke Rowley and Rowley's Excavating and Concrete Finishing for your sidewalks or driveways. They specialize in commercial and residential concrete work for the busy business owner. Give Luke a call, 237-0552. Woodlawn off to the 4-0 start. McPhail will dribble into the front court. Matt Morgan had a speech at timeout. It was all Matt Morgan talking there for ZR. Post left block is Stubblefield. Back out to McPhail. Dribbles around Hateman down the lane. Running layup too strong. Rebound Owens with the long arms. Owens will bring it into the front court for the Cardinals on the left side. Spins. Shot 10-footer. That's short. Rebound to the floor. Robinson has it. Out to Hateman. Shot fake travel with the basketball, and Woodlawn turns it over. 4-0 here. We'll remind you of WMIXsports.com. If you're listening to us online, you're already there. Go to WMIXsports.com for archives of audio and video of games, highlights of videos as well, and, of course, a scoreboard update every night. And it was massive, as you can expect, last night. ZR with a basketball. McPhail on the right wing. Post right block, Jones. Back out to Stubblefield. Covered up by Wallerman. Left wing to Weddle. Weddle back to McPhail. Down the line, right side block, glass good. Nick McPhail leading scorer. Nothing surprised there as he makes it. It's 4-2 Cardinals with 6:08 to go in the first. Owens across the timeline on the dribble. to the right wing. He and Robinson trying to play pick and roll. They did it again, Mike, 3 times in a row, but Robinson missed it, followed by Wallerman, scores. Well, no communication on that pick and roll, and ZR is getting beat every time. McPhail will bring it into the front court on the right side. Goes in the corner, 3 ball from Stubblefield. Short rebound goes to Owens. Owens will bring it into the front court. Cardinals flying behind the back on the right wing. Owens tries to get around 2 defenders. Kick and a preaching foul. The first of the game will be on number 23, Brandon Stubblefield. And Woodlawn's got a little lather about it this morning already. And
yeah, they do. They're very aggressive on the offensive glass, as well as Logan Wallerman got to stick back in off the missed shot.
Robinson to Phelps, right wing. Owens for a 3. No good. Short rebound goes to ZR. Schimpf with the rebound gets it to McPhail. 5.5 to go. ZR on the move the other way. Weddle right wing to McPhail, top of the key. Crossover dribble down the lane. Stolen away by Phelps. Woodlawn the other way. Phelps on a breakaway. Layup good. Phelps with a basket. Woodlawn's up 8-2, and the defense giving points to Woodlawn. Weddle on the right wing with 5 to go in the first. McPhail, top of the key, will still run the offense to the right wing. Now to Weddle, top of the key. Pops out, looks, nothing doing. Weddle goes into the corner to Schimpf. Holds above his head, 1 dribble left. Now goes top of the key, Stubblefield. Stubblefield, 2 dribbles down the lane, goes right corner to Schimpf. Top of the key, that's Weddle. Now left side, McPhail, and ZR can't nothing on that attempt. To the right side, McPhail down the lane through traffic, scores. McPhail saw that the play was breaking down. He scores. It's 8-4. Cardinals with 4.5 to go in the first.
Main thing he did, kept his dribble alive, penetrated a little bit, looking for the pass, but the option was there to make the layup.
Wallerman in the left corner. Now to Phelps, top of the key. Thought about the shot. Now pulls it out to Hateman. Hateman in the corner to Robinson. Woodlawn off to the quick start. Owens now top of the key. Logan Wallerman to Hateman. Thought about it. Didn't take it. Now to Phelps. 15-footer extended off the mark. Rebound Logan Wallerman. Double team to Robinson. Now to Wallerman for a 3 on the right wing. It's off the mark. Rebound goes to ZR. That was great defense and boxing out by Schimpf of the Tornadoes. To McPhail down the lane. Hateman will get called with the leg whip. That's his first, team's first. Saturday Sports Show every Saturday morning on AM 940 and online at WMIXSports.com from 8:08 a.m. to 10 a.m. Guest talk and at WMIX Sports social media question of the week. Hateman to the bench, kind of grimacing as he goes out, and Parker Renault will come in. McPhail will trigger and throw to the top of the key to Stubblefield. As a quiet gymnasium starts to happen, this 10th championship quarterfinal round game. McPhail right side down the lane, charges into Robinson, a block. The new rules, Robinson picks up his first. McPhail the line to shoot 2.
Yeah, it's going to be hard this season until they make changes again, probably next year, for a defensive player to get that charge.
Yep. Won't happen. You know, and even though Robinson was there for a while, of course, I've been harping for years about a half circle underneath like college and NBA.
Agreed.
And that shot is good. And that might be the next step to say, you can take a charge in there, but here's the half circle like the NBA and college does. McPhail makes the first, he'll get another. Second free throw up and in. That was one great play by Nick McPhail. Make your own great play when you open a Community First Bank free high yield checking account, earns cash back. Just ask for one. Member FDIC. Long 3, Wallerman, no good. Tipped out of bounds. Who's it going to be? Going to be white ball off of Robinson. And Woodlawn, after that quick start, only up 8-6. ZR has a chance to tie or take the lead. McPhail will bring it up. Coach Matt Morgan calling a play. McPhail goes left wing, Stubblefield. Now left corner to Schimpf. Holds above his head. On the left side, top of the key, and then reverse it all the way around to the right wing to McPhail, who looks a little winded. Gets a pick and roll, and that's an illegal screen. Stubblefield, you saw it. Talk about it.
Well, you've got to get your feet set right there, and you just can't run up to somebody and just stand there like you did. And the jarring pick was set, but the feet was moving the whole way, and Parker Renault had no choice. Didn't get an opportunity to defend, and that's why it was called an illegal screen.
Well, illegal screen, foul, and the turnover to ZR, and Woodlawn will have the basketball up 2. Inside pass, what you can do worse, we can do worse better. Woodlawn does that as well. The WMIX Sports Mobile Studios, driven by Ford Square and King City Chrysler. Also, we'll tell you we'll pick a Crossroads Community Hospital player of the game when this one is over. Wide wait hours and other emergency rooms. You'll be seen by physician within 30 minutes of your arrival. And Bailey Schimpf got lost on the defense, and he knocked down a three for ZR. The Tornadoes take a lead 9-8.
And there's the speed-up motion of this offense that Woodlawn can't expect.
Wallerman in the left corner. This is going to go back and forth. Woodlawn comes in. Smaller win record than ZR. ZR has played 11 games already. Phelps from 15 short. Out of bounds to ZR. That was a contested shot. And Hateman and Harris are going to come in for Renault and Wallerman. 2:38 to go in this one. Denny Czerwinski and Mike Richardson alongside. Holly Carroll as well on the WMIX sports team here. And we're at the Sesser-Valier Holiday Tournament. 2.5 to go in the first. Woodlawn trails 9-8. Schimpf off the right side to the top of the key. Now we'll pull back out. McPhail with it. Down the lane. Layup good. Thing about him that I like, Mike, you mentioned it, he keeps his dribble alive. Hard to do at this level.
Yeah, and that would play right there. He shoots a layup from about 9 or 10 feet. And that's something, you're just self-taught to do that.
Well, the problem, NBA, you see guys doing that. There's no 5-second count. High school kids a little different. They like to pick it up. Owens top of the key. On the dribble is cut off by Schimpf. That's a good matchup. Schimpf's a little quicker than Ross. Ross a little taller. Robinson pick and roll. They picked out on that much better, did ZR. Robinson down the lane. Jump stop layup. Good. Jake Robinson playing some of his best basketball in the last week. Has 6, and it's 11-10. ZR by 1 with a basketball. McPhail to the right. Now back to the left around Hateman. Goes in the corner, and what do we have? Going the other way. It's on somebody from ZR.
52 was down low doing some stuff.
Oh, he was?
Yep.
Well, he picked up his first, another turnover to third on ZR.
Just trying to get acquainted with some of the fellows down there.
That happens up there as well. WMIX Sports Mobile Studios, driven by Ford Square King City Chrysler. It's how we rolled into Sesser, and there's a turnover. Robinson wasn't looking. Bad pass Owens, stolen away, and that is a foul on Owens. That's one of those you can't throw up to your teammates looking. Brandon Jones took advantage, went the other way, and got the foul.
Yeah, bad pass right there, and he knows it. Absolutely. Comes down, makes an attempt. Well, they're going to put him at the free throw line. Shooting a couple.
Had a pencil blowout already in game one. Got to switch pencils here. First free throw no good by Mr. Jones. He'll get another. Jones, a name synonymous with basketball ZR. Ross Owens is out. Blake Wallerman in, so you trade a sophomore for a freshman. Getting a little younger. One score today. Steelville beat Valmar 80-65. And the first one here is Jones makes the second. That scoreboard update brought to you by Scott Owens and State Farm Insurance. Give them a call, 242-3770, to get to a better state. Here it's 12-10, ZR by 2. Woodlawn has the basketball. Hateman on the right wing, count on to Harris, posted up. That's a reach-in foul, McPhail. That's kind of a one that is, if he's a starter, you don't want to give up one that quickly in that situation against a guy just came in the game.
No, that's, I know the coach is not real happy on that foul right there.
Inbounds from Hateman underneath his own basket. Get in the corner to Phelps. Phelps will try to dribble, and boy, he got away with one. Luckily that Brooks chipped in on the foul because Phelps traveled with that basketball.
Yeah, he was hopping before the arm bar was there, but that was right in position where you're going to see that reach in.
Free and inbounds will come for Woodlawn. Phelps from 15. That's off. That goes to the floor. Rebound tip back. Good play by Schimpf. Tipped it to Jones. Now to McPhail. McPhail into the front court, top of the key. McPhail will look around this defense. And Woodlawn right now struggling a little bit after getting off to such a good start. With it under the left side is McPhail. McPhail has it on the dribble. In the lane, shot from 15, drops off the iron, and goes to Harris to Hateman. Hateman will bring it across for the Cardinals, down by 2. Harris on the left wing, a three for the lead. No good. Rebound tipped around. Blake Wallerman tipping it. Couldn't catch it in the timber. Brooks has it for ZR. 2-on-2 down the lane, running layup. Too strong, tipped out. Phelps has a steal. He has the rebound, I should say. He throws it into Robinson. Robinson clipped from behind by Jones, and that's 2 on him. That's a big foul for ZR in the post.
Well, that is when you're winding this thing down in the first quarter. You're going to lose some size on the inside, at least for the rest of this 25 seconds. And you would assume for the first couple of minutes of that second quarter coming up.
Right now, Woodlawn will have the basketball. With 22 seconds to go, Blake Wallerman, Jason Hateman, Chase Phelps, Brett Harris, and Jake Robinson for the Cardinals. The Cardinals have the ball here in the possession. Wallerman has it, and Schimpf giving people trouble. Gives it to Phelps. Phelps underneath, pass, tipped out of bounds. It'll be ZR basketball. Got to take care of the ball. Pass was there. Got to take care of it. Harris will be out. Ross Owens will come in. Ballard will come in now for the Cardinals, and out will come Jake Robinson to get a blow here, a little extended blow with the 7 seconds left and the 1 minute break in between. Woodlawn will pick up. Well, he about got McPhail to walk. McPhail's the timeline. Now crosses over to the left. Picks it up with 1 second left. Here comes the three at the horn. It's no good. End of one quarter. ZR 12, Woodlawn 10. You're listening to Woodlawn Cardinals basketball in the showcase on WMIX.
A digestive problem can affect every area of your life. But now there's a specialist right here in town who focuses on digestive health. Mayo Clinic-trained Dr. Tegpal Atwal has opened the only gastroenterology clinic in Mount Vernon. Dr. Atwal treats acid reflux, gallbladder problems, inflammatory bowel disease, ulcers, and more. For your appointment with Dr. Atwal at Crossroads Specialty Clinic, call 618-241-9071.
Hi, this is Joe David Cummins, President of Community First Bank. Now is a great time to move your account to Community First Bank. With our new One Account offering the highest interest rate in the market, free checking, and CD specials delivered by people you know and trust, why would you not bank with the market leader in Jefferson County? We offer 5 locations with 7 ATMs and have been serving the Jefferson County market since 1906. Stop in and see why our bank is the fastest growing bank in Jefferson County. Community First Bank. Welcome back to Personal Banking. Member FDIC.
We're worldwide. This is the Showcase on WMIX and WMIXSports.com. Presented by Community First Bank.
The Community First Bank title sponsor of high school sports at WMIX. Always bank on your hometown team. Community First Bank, home of the One Account, featuring free checking, high yield interest. Member FDIC. Woodlawn with the ball down 2 to start the second quarter. Denny Czerwinski, it's Mike Richardson alongside, and a steal by Schimpf, who's been everywhere. Layup good. Bailey Schimpf has 7 points. Defensively, Mike, he's been a pest.
He has played tremendous basketball right there. Read that passing lane perfect.
Woodlawn with a basketball. On the left side, Hateman shot no good. Bad shot. Rebound goes to ZR. With it the other way. Right now, ZR playing with a lot of confidence here early on for the Tornadoes. They are trying to get to the semifinals for the first time in a long time. Right side is McPhail on the dribble. That's a matchup I think favors ZR right now. McPhail has 6 points, almost halfway to his average already. McPhail goes top of the key to Weddle, holds above his head. Couple of dribbles, now back to the right, goes in the right corner to Reese. Reese with the dribbles. Matt Morgan will play 7, 8, 9 guys in this one. Down the lane, McPhail stripped away out of bounds off of Woodlawn. It'll be ZR basketball. Scoreboard updates today will be brought to you by Scott Owens and State Farm Insurance. Give them a call, 242-3770, to get to a better state. And that inbound pass stolen away. Ballard gets it to Phelps. Phelps on the layup, left side, loses it out of bounds off his hand. Woodlawn making some uncharacteristic mistakes here as we move along here in this first part of the game. And, Mike, this is not what we wanted to see here early on from the veteran team.
11 turnovers so far in the game, both teams combined.
Into the front court, ZR with him. In the right corner is Reese. He's trapped, now leaves it for Brooks. Brooks on the dribble, and Ballard's going to get the reach in. And Ballard picks up his first, team's 4th, and ZR will trigger out of bounds, side out of bounds.
The first defense slap up was good, but then when you come across, that's when the referees look at that a little differently.
With the basketball. Right wing, right corner. That is Schimpf. He's trapped, but gets it to McPhail. Down the lane he comes, and he goes like a bull in the china shop in there, draws the foul on Woodlawn. That's their 5th, and that is on Hateman, his 2nd. One thing about McPhail with these rules, that's a kid that figures it out. If I go in and touch somebody and run into him like everybody else, I can get points.
Yeah, I don't know if he played football or not, but boy, he has that football mentality. When he sees a hole, an opening, he's going through it, and he's very, very good dribbling the basketball.
First free throw is missed. He'll get another. As you can follow us on Twitter at WMIX Sports, great way to keep up track, update with information that's happening at real time. McPhail makes 1 out of 2. He has 7, now halfway to his average. 15-10, Woodlawn on top, or trails by 5. Blake Wallerman down the lane, no look, Phelps up and in. Blake Wallerman says, I can get some guys open. Phelps makes the layup, and it's 15-12. Cardinals down 3. McPhail down the lane, kicks it out to the top of the key to Reese. 15-footer over Hateman's in. Andrew Reese drops the piece down, and it's 17-12. Tornadoes by 5 with 6 to go in the first half. Blake Wallerman between the circles to Hateman at the free throw line. He'll dribble back to the top of the key, picks it up, goes left wing Phelps. He goes baseline, corner right, Blake Wallerman, 3 on the way by the freshman, drops off the rim, out of bounds, off of Ballard on a foul. Ballard reached over, got his second, and that'll be the 6th on the Cardinals. Here comes Robinson, here comes Logan Wallerman, Phelps and Ballard out as both teams playing a lot of kids here early on. Saturday Sports Show Beyond the Morning right here on AM 940 from 8:08 a.m. to 10 a.m. Also online at WMIXsports.com. Guest talk and at social media question of the week. Left side with it is Reese for the Tornadoes. Now he'll give it in the corner. That is to Schimpf. Out top of the key and he'll reverse it around right wing McPhail. He's going to come to the left and he's going to go back to his right. What's this? Back to the left, now to the right. Shot glass over Owens. No good. Good defense by Ross. 5:20 to go in the first half. Woodlawn down 5. Hateman will bring it up. They got him handling the ball. Put Owens on the left wing. Owens with it on that wing around a Robinson screen. Pick and roll. Guard defended. Shot layup. No good, but a foul. Zeigler switching on the pick and roll, so that puts the guard on the post player, and that doesn't work well for them.
No, he's got his way with him right there. You've seen the physicality of Jake Robinson. Just couldn't get that one to fall, but he'll be at the free throw line getting a couple.
WMIXsports.com, your streaming place for high school sports at WMIX. As Robinson makes the first, WMIXsports.com also has archives, both video and audio games, video highlights as well, and a massive scoreboard update every night during the high school sports season, from football all the way to the end in June with high school baseball. Robinson will get one more. That free throw is on its way, and it is good. He has 8. And timeout Matt Morgan with 5:08 to go. ZR leads 17-14. And Mike, very impressive by ZR. Came out maybe a little nervous, got in a roll, still troubling to defend the pick and roll, but kind of got the ship righted at 17-14.
Yeah, they had 4 turnovers in the first 3 minutes of this ballgame, only 1 since. And they have attacked. They have not set back on anything. Their dribble drive penetration is something at Woodlawn. I know they scouted them and saw them. I know they were ready for it, but until you see it in game action, until you get a chance to adjust, they've had their way with the Cardinal defense right now, and that's why they have this 3-point lead here with 5 minutes to go in the first half.
Facebook.com/WMIX Sports, your way to keep up with things all social. Content posted all kinds of times during the season. With the basketball, ZR has it top of the key. That's Weddle. Weddle will go on the dribble to the right side. Now he'll launch a 3 on the way, a long 3. For all kinds of red jerseys underneath there. Robinson to Wallerman to Owens for the rebound. Ross will bring it into the front court on the right side. Comes to the left. Owens will back it up. Now he'll call out a play, hold up some fingers. Owens goes to the right. 3 ball for the tie. No good. Rebound Robinson in the paint. Has it stolen away by Reese. Reese brings it up, stolen away. Blake Wallerman the other way. Wallerman on the right side. Robinson underneath, down the lane, traveled. I thought he traveled. Ooh, got away with one. I thought Jake traveled, but Brooks is going to get called for the push, and that'll send Robinson the line to shoot the 1-and-1.
Brooks has been very effective off the bench for the Tornadoes. Got a couple of rebounds. He sort of clogged that middle up a little bit when Jones got into foul trouble.
First free throw from Robinson on the 1-and-1 is good. He has 9 already in the game. He'll get another. Halftime show will be brought to you by Rend Lake College. They can save you thousands on your college education. See how and apply online at rlc.edu. Second free throw, Robinson is also good. He has 10. He's had a great stretch here lately. Pulls Woodlawn back to within 1. 17-16 with 4:20 to go in the first half. Left side is Schimpf. Schimpf, they swing it around McPhail in his favorite spot to start before he dribble penetrates. Now to Weddle on the right wing. Shot fake to the lane. Now ball tip stolen away, Logan Wallerman. Wallerman has it to Owens, and he'll bring it across the timeline. Pass Renault. Layup for the lead. No good, but a foul. Renault snuck back on behind the ZR defense and got fouled on the shot. And he'll go to the line, and that's a foul on Reese. That's his first, team's 9th.
Woodlawn gets the sense that they've got to speed it up just a little bit right here.
Parker Renault will be at the line to shoot 2. And he makes the first, and we're tied at 17 with 4:02 to go in this one. Substitutions galore as we play along here in this game. Woodlawn and ZR tied at 17. The winner gets Goreville or Christopher tomorrow at 1:30. Second free throw good for the lead. Parker Renaud has 2. 18-17 Cardinals on top by 1. Top of the key is Stubblefield, left side to McPhail. He'll look over the defense. They're going to give it to Jones in the post. Spins, turns on Robinson, nothing doing. Back to McPhail. McPhail goes down the lane, now to the right side, over Phelps, shot good. Mr. McPhail can play. He has 9, and it is a 19-18 one-point lead for ZR. ZR has it. Across the way. Up and in, Phelps scores 20-19. And Woodlawn back up by 1. As Phelps has more points. ZR the other way, layup no good, and that's a rebound to Wallerman. 20-19, Woodlawn on top with 3:15 to go. Eric Stallman, head coach of Christopher, on his way down today. He's listening in. Thanks for tuning in. He's a favorite of the Saturday Sports Show. That pass goes off of ZR out of bounds in the post. 3:07 to go in the first half. Woodlawn leads 20-19 as this game goes back and forth. Owens triggers and looks. And now gets it out to Robinson in the lane, makes the catch. Shot over Mr. Schimpf is good and a foul, and that's the second foul on Schimpf. And a three-point opportunity for Jake Robinson. And boy, oh boy, has he played well here in the last week.
Woodlawn 0 for 6 behind the arc. Looking for a conscious effort right here to get the ball inside. See if Woodlawn could take advantage of a couple of fouls on Jones and the inside play of the Tornadoes.
Robinson completes the three-point play with 3:05 to go. Woodlawn back on top, 23-19 here in the first half. Don't forget, Mike and I will pick a Crossroads Community Hospital player of the game when this one is over. Wide hours and other emergency rooms when they will see you within 30 minutes of your arrival. Darren Kennard is here. He is undercover wearing a hat. Jones on the post, left block, goes around 2 guards and scores. Mismatch Woodlawn on the switch. Brandon Jones scores, and it's now 23-21. ZR trails Woodlawn with 2:45 to go in the first half. Owens on the right side to Renaud. Dangerous pass. Renaud makes the pass behind the back in the post. Robinson caught it, but nothing doing. Owens top of the key, looks for the screen, goes for the three. Shane Whistle called the timeout. He didn't like what was coming on. Was it the behind-the-back pass in the post, or was it the backdrop of the three by Owens?
It was a drop back, and he could tell it wasn't going to be in. So that's why he called the timeout right there. See?
Save something there. Community First Bank is our title sponsor for high school sports on WMIX. If you're tired of big corporate banking, you have a choice in Jefferson County. Community First Bank's at home in Dick Pine and Mount Vernon and Woodlawn. Welcome back to Personal Banking, member FDIC. 2.5 to go in the first half. Woodlawn leads 23-21, and what I like about it is the fact that Woodlawn righted the ship, got it in the post a little bit, got it to Robinson, kind of slowed down a little bit, and maybe ZR is a little bit less aggressive with Jones with the fouls he has underneath.
Yeah, you look at it. If they can get another foul on the inside of Jones, keep that ball on the inside part for the next half, the rest of this half. Then you come up third quarter, get a little more loose, and then maybe knock down a three or so. But, you know, right now sometimes they don't fall. You got to get it inside.
Backdoor cut. Owens to Renaud wasn't there. Renaud was covered up defensively, and that goes off the south wall. Out of bounds, and it'll go to the Tornadoes. 23-21. Woodlawn on top by 2. 2:20 to go in the first half, and what's been a great game as expected. Jones at the elbow, right side. Dribble handoff to Reese, now over to Weddle. Weddle goes back to McPhail on the right side. Inside to Jones, around Robinson, back in the corner. 3 ball up from Reese, no good. Rebound Owens. 2 minutes to go, Woodlawn by 2. Owens across the timeline. Down between the legs, down the lane, gives a pass to Blake Wallerman, and he scores. Or Logan Wallerman, I should say. That was easier than what I could say. 25-21. And down the other way, McPhail quickly misses. Jones on the rebound. Renaud has it on the steal. Renaud comes the other way. Renaud left side, looked off layup. Up, no good. Phelps has it. Robinson has it. Jacob Strong, no good. Rebound out of bounds off Woodlawn.
They'll get it right.
They'll get it right.
They'll definitely get it right.
There'll be no argument from Woodlawn. It was definitely off of Woodlawn, yeah.
Right.
Missed opportunity on the layup again. Good call by the officials. Like him to get it right rather than have the ego and not wanting help. And ZR has it up 4. It should have been ZR's ball, and it is. McPhail top of the key to Reese. Guarded by Wallerman in the corner left side. McPhail against the man-to-man. Reese will shoot a 15-footer. Top of the backboard, no good. Phelps over the back. Or I should say, breaking the law of verticality, and that means that ZR will go to the line to shoot the 1-and-1. That'll be Stubblefield. He'll go to the line to shoot that 1-and-1. Your community, your choice, your bank with 5 locations and friends and neighbors on staff who understand your needs. Community First Bank keeps it simple. Welcome back to Personal Banking, member FDIC. First free throw's good. Don't forget, we'll keep it here. We're running back-to-back games here as Stubblefield makes the first. We will also have the Waltonville Century game. We'll flow from post-game to pre-game to game here on WMIX today from the 33rd Annual SVHT. Stubblefield will be at the line, and he's got one more after making the first, makes the second. Mike, there's been some very good free throw shooting in this game by both teams.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, I'm looking at circles all over the place, and that's good inside play by both teams after it's settled down here a little bit.
Up in the front court, we appreciate those followers that are joining us now on Twitter. New Renault with a layup, went under the rim, threw the rim, ball to the floor. Stolen away, Renault in the paint amongst the timber. No good, tipped out. There's Phelps in the lane. Things get a little tight in there, a little aggressive. 1 to go in the first half. Woodlawn leads 25-23. And they got a nice matchup in there now. Brooks is guarding Robinson, but Phelps will take the 15-footer, and there is Logan Wallerman. And he was in the middle of all the trees, but he couldn't get it. It was out on ZR. Good hustle by Logan that time.
And Trimp almost got a foul right there. I think ZR will be happy with this out-of-bounds play by the Cardinals.
With the basketball, Owens has it. Baseline, inbounds in the right corner to Robinson. Dribble handoff, fake the handoff. Robinson goes to the rim and scores. Boy, ZR collapsed on Owens. It's 27-23. Cardinals defense picks up a little bit. Brooks brings it into the front court for the Tornadoes. On the right wing, right side, home side of the floor here at Sesser-Valier. And ZR will go for the final shot of the half, it looks like, as they throw in the corner of McPhail. McPhail down the lane, double pump, now right corner to Reese. Shot 15, good. In through Reese, has 4 on a couple mid-range jumpers. Woodlawn has the possession up 2 with 15 seconds to go. Owens will give to Blake Wallerman at 10 seconds. Wallerman then will go left side to Owens with 7. On the left wing with 6. With 5. Owens around and Phelps screen. Pick and roll stolen away. ZR will try to get a shot at the horn and won't do it as we have played one half of basketball. Woodlawn 27, ZR 25. You're listening to Woodlawn Cardinals basketball in the showcase on WMIX.
Sesser Auto Body would like to take a moment to remind everyone driving to and from the game to drive safe and be alert. Sometimes events happen beyond your control. When it does, take your vehicle to the collision pros. Sesser Auto Body is pre-approved by most insurance companies throughout Southern Illinois. This allows them to get the parts ordered quicker, getting you back on the road faster and in showroom condition. Sesser Auto Body, 602 South Park in Sesser, or call 625-3523. That's 625-3523.
Don't miss the year-end clearance at Newell Furniture and the General Store in Woodlawn. Save 60% off all remaining Christmas stock and 20% off all gift items and home decor at the General Store. Plus, enjoy huge savings on all your favorite furniture, like Lazy Boy recliners, sectionals, love seats, and sofas, with an extra 15% off all sale prices, or pay no money down and enjoy 49 months to pay interest-free. Newell's year-end clearance sale packs in the savings. Hurry in now for the best selection.
We've all had dreams of being king or queen. Now's your chance. Hi, Roy Schmidt Lincoln dealer at Ford Square, Mount Vernon. The 2013 Lincoln MKX makes the perfect throne. With all of its splendor and majesty, the 2013 Lincoln MKX continues to be the king of the crossovers. With heated and cooled front seats, panoramic vista roof, and available ambient lighting, you'll wish you would have been driving the MKX sooner. It truly is fit for a king and queen. Drive away in brand new luxury when you trade in any 1995 or newer vehicle and pay only $35,625 plus tax, title, and destination on a 2013 Lincoln MKX. With this amazing deal, our remaining selections won't last. Hurry and see one of our sales associates at Ford Square Mount Vernon or view our selection of Lincoln Luxury online at fordsquare.com and find us on Facebook.
Is your concrete driveway or maybe your sidewalk cracked, unsightly, or even non-existent? Let Roley's Excavating and Cement Finishing in Woodlawn be a part of your home or business renovation in the new year. A true family-owned and operated local business, Roley's Excavating specializes in dirt excavation and hauling, residential and commercial concrete jobs too. There's nothing these guys can't do. Get a free quote by calling Luke Roley at 237-0552. That's 237-0552. Roley's Excavating and Cement Finishing. They get dirty so you don't have to. Call Luke today.
Renly College's Adult Volunteer Literacy Program is looking for volunteers to help stop adult illiteracy. Give the gift of reading and be a hero forever. Renly College will provide you with training and materials to help adults develop the basic reading ability needed to excel. You can work one-on-one, tutor a small group, or work with students in an adult education classroom. Experience the joy of helping others and change a life. Call Renly College's Volunteer Partnership toll-free at 800-369-5321, extension 1342.
This is the Showcase on WMIX. The Ren Lake College Halftime Show starts now.
Halftime at Sesser-Valier. It's Woodlawn 27, ZR 25. We welcome you into Ren Lake College Halftime Show. Ren Lake College offers over 100 degree and certificate programs for thousands less. See which is right for you with full descriptions at rlc.edu. Halftime, as I said, Woodlawn leads ZR 27-25. We'll take a break and come back with scoring and stats and a scoreboard update. You're listening to Woodlawn Cardinals basketball in the Showcase on WMIX.
Hi, this is Joe David Cummins, President of Community First Bank. By now you have heard about our new One Checking product. The new One Account is a high-interest earning, free checking account designed for everyone. Unlike other banks that pay interest on higher balance, this account pays interest on all balances. From high schoolers to Warren Buffett, One will work for you. You can talk to one of us at 244-3000 and learn about the details. One, exclusively at Community First Bank. You will be one happy customer. Member FDIC.
Learn to live healthy, learn to live well, and learn how you can live free from unexpected medical expense with a major medical expense policy from Pekin Insurance and the Page Agency. Health insurance that covers hospital, medical, and surgical expenses offers a wide choice of deductibles and a non-tobacco user discount, too. Rising medical costs don't have to be a problem with a major medical expense policy from Pekin Insurance. This is coverage we hope you'll never need, but you just can't be without. Call the Page Agency at 242-7000 about a major medical health insurance plan today.
We're worldwide. This is the Showcase on WMIX and WMIXsports.com. Presented by Community First Bank.
Halftime here, brought to you by Ren Lake College. They can save you thousands on your college education. See how and apply online at rlc.edu. Some scores from around Southern Illinois starting to come in, some finals. El Dorado, of course, it's Gallatin County beating Galatius 84-60. Pinckneyville beat Westland at Duster Thomas 65-43. Jersey beat DuQuoin 68-44. Here at Steelville, Valmeyer lost to Steelville 80-65. And one update at the end of one, it is Jabot over Benton 16-3. That scoreboard update brought to you by Scott Owens of State Farm Insurance. Give him a call, 242-3770, for friendly advice, the right level of protection, and discounts you deserve, 242-3770. And I'll turn it over to Mr. Mike Richardson for the scoring and stats of this first half.
Thank you very much, Danny. And for the Zeigler-Royalton Tornadoes, 10-1 on the season. They have 7 turnovers, and we mentioned earlier in the broadcast, 4 of those came in the first 3 minutes of that first quarter, and they really settled down and got into a flow of the game for the rest of the half. 8 rebounds. They shot 8 out of 17 regular shooting for 47%, 1 of 5 behind the arc for 20%. They go to the free throw line 8 times, knocked down 6. That rounds out to 75%. And overall shooting, 9 out of 22. That figures out to 41% in the game. 2 points for Stubblefield. Off the bench, Andrew Reese had a nice half of basketball. 2 out of 3 regular shooting for his 4 points. 3 for Brandon Jones. A little bit of foul trouble for him early. 5 for Shrimp. And the leading scorer on the season and in this first half of action for the Tornadoes, Nick McPhail, he has 11 points to lead the Tornadoes in their 25 points. And for the Woodlawn Cardinals, started off good but sluggish. 9 turnovers. They dominated the glass. 4 from Ross Owens, 5 for Jake Robinson on the rebounding side. Team-wise, 17 rebounds. That's the one thing that kept them in the game, nullifying a lot of second-chance opportunities for Zeigler-Royalton. they shoot it well. They're 10 of 19 regular shooting for 53%. 0 of 6 behind the arc, and they are 7 for 7 at the free throw line. And that rounds out to 40% overall shooting, 10 out of 25 for the Cardinals. Parker Renault off the bench with a couple of free throws for his 2 points. Logan Wallerman has 4, 6 for Chase Phelps. And Jake Robinson, what a monster he was early, scored the first 6 points of the ball game for the Cardinals. Very good at the charity stripe as well, knocking down 5 straight. He leads the Cardinals in scoring and in the game with 15 points as Woodlawn Cardinals lead Zeigler-Royalton Tornadoes 27-25 at the half.
Halftime show brought to you by Rend Lake College. So you can save thousands in your college education. See how and apply online at rlc.edu. We'll also remind you that WMIX Sports Mobile Studios, driven by Ford Square and King City Chrysler. We need to take a break and come back with the second half. You're listening to Woodlawn Cardinals basketball in the showcase on WMIX.
Sesser Auto Body would like to take a moment to remind everyone driving to and from the game to drive safe and be alert. Sometimes events happen beyond your control. When it does, take your vehicle to the collision pros. Sesser Auto Body is pre-approved by most insurance companies throughout Southern Illinois. This allows them to get the parts ordered quicker, getting you back on the road faster and in showroom condition. Sesser Auto Body, 602 South Park in Sesser, or call 625-3523. That's 625-3523.
Don't just dream about a better job. Go get it with scores of programs that take 2 years, 1 year, or even just a few months to complete. Rend Lake College is your gateway to a career you'll love. From nursing to coal mining, from computer programming to cosmetology, and everything in between. Rend Lake College is affordable, convenient, and ready to get you trained for your new job fast. Call us at 618-437-5321 or visit us at rlc.edu.
In this fast-paced world, wouldn't it be nice to simplify things? At People's National Bank, we have. At People's National Bank, you can have a free checking account with a Visa check card, online banking with bill pay, direct deposit, mobile banking, and receive your statements online. Call me, Nina Reitnauer, at People's National Bank in Mount Vernon today and get the products and services you deserve.
People's National Bank, serving Southern Illinois since 1909. Member FDIC, non-usage fees may apply.
The health of your kidneys has a big impact on your overall health, affecting everything from your blood pressure to your bones. And if you ever have a kidney problem, Dr. Kangura is here to help. Dr. Kangura trained at the Mayo Clinic and specializes in conditions ranging from kidney stones and uncontrolled high blood pressure to chronic kidney disease. Dr. Kangura sees patients at Crossroads Specialty Clinic. For an appointment, call 618-241-9071.
This is the Showcase, presented by Community First Bank.
Community First Bank, our title sponsor here on WMIX Sports for high school. Your community, your choice bank. Your choice, your bank with 5 locations and friends and neighbors on staff who understand your needs. Community First Bank keeps it simple. Member FDIC. 27-25. Woodlawn on top by 2. Denny Czerwinski with Mike Richardson alongside. Third quarter is underway. McPhail will have it for the Tornadoes, guarded by Ross Owens. McPhail with it, now goes left side, left corner to be exact. Weddle, three-pointer on the way, no good. Logan Ballmer on the rebound. That was a pretty quick shot there for ZR. Owens will bring it across the timeline. He'll go to the right side off a ball screen layup. Good. Well, they just can't figure it out. And Owens and Robinson are tearing them up on that pick and roll and almost pick and roll stuff right now.
I think look for Ross Owens to step up and do some things here in this second half.
McPhail goes coast to coast and is fouled, and that is on number 30, Logan Wallerman. That'll be his first foul, and the first on the Cardinals of the half. I'm sure you've seen Rowley Excavating and Cement Finishing trucks on Highway 15. Rowley's has the trucks and equipment to deliver your topsoil and fill dirt. Give Luke a call today at 237-0552 for a list of services. McPhail shaking a little bang up off right now. Got nicked a little bit.
Well, he's right-handed dominant, so we're going to see the lane that he sees to go through. Because I'll tell you what, there's not a lot there right there, I'll tell you.
Oh, having a good time here on Radio Row, as we like to call it. First free throw is good, 29-26. McPhail has 10, make that 11, and he has a great afternoon going here at 29-27. Woodlawn by 2 with the ball. Owens to Hateman on the right wing. Jason's been quiet today. Phelps at the elbow. Now left corner, Logan Wallerman. Baseline, he goes. Layup good. Logan Wallerman's done that a lot this year. He has 6, and the Cardinals back up 31-27.
A nice, strong move right there. They know he can shoot the 3, but that head fake opened up that lane on that baseline.
You got to know that defense, I think, will be the number one key in this one because there's not been a lot. And there's another steal. Logan Wallerman again, stolen back by Hateman. Then McPhail throws it back over to Weddle down the lane. Layup, that's a travel. It was such a good move. 2 guys went to the floor. One from Woodlawn, one from Zeigler. Can't do that in this association. You got to get a paycheck to do that move. And Woodlawn will have it back after the back and forth. What you can do worse, we can do worse better. And it ends up in Woodlawn's hands. 6:50 to go in the third. Woodlawn by 4, 31-27. Owens, left side, Logan Wallerman. Wallerman will take a dribble, and we got something the other way. Jake Robinson's looking guilty. 35. The college mechanic, which drives me nuts at this level. If you're going to do the college, do that mechanics there. Don't do the double hands where you hold up numbers. That drives me crazy at this level. Just a pet peeve of mine. If you're going to do it, do one number at a time.
This is a high school game.
Yes, it is a high school game. I'm sure my refereeing friends that are listening will let me know. And Owens with a steal of McPhail. Got those long old arms in there, and McPhail got his pocket picked. And Hateman will bring it up for the Cardinals, who lead by 4, 31-27. Not that I would ever have a gripe. Hateman to Phelps on the left wing. Little congestion there on the freeway. Phelps to the free throw line. Shot rolls around the iron, doesn't go. Hateman board over 2 defenders. Shot fake, good. Jason Hateman scores, and it's a 6-point Cardinal lead. McPhail quickly into the front court, down the lane, left corner pass, Stubblefield. Down the lane he comes. Around 2 defenders left and short. Robinson rebounds to Hateman. Hateman to the floor to Owens, and Woodlawn has it the other way. Cardinals making some plays defensively in this half. Owens got away with the travel. Missed the layup. Jones on the rebound. Owens had that little side waggle, that little French move with the ball, and got away with it. Here comes McPhail down the lane, foul, and then it'll be a foul on Logan Wallerman. I'm going to tell you right now, if I'm Matt Morgan and McPhail's got the ball, I'm going to tell him, you go until somebody stops you, if that's the goal, the wall, or a defender.
Well, we just saw it right here. We got the perfect angle. There was no daylight.
No.
But when Woodlawn defenders turn their backs and go sideways, that will be a foul on them if the shot is missed.
Telling you what, this McPhail kid can flat play. I mean, the thing, like you said, mentioned in the first half, he keeps his dribble, which is number one. He doesn't get the count on him, and he gets to the rim. That's what you got to do at this level in any game of basketball. Second free throw also good. Man, oh man, he's got 13. His average is 14. He's going to go back over that, that's for sure. Across the timeline. With it for Woodlawn on the right side is Jason Hateman. Hateman has it on the wing to Phelps, top of the key. Phelps will step back on the dribble. Phelps crosses over, down the lane he goes, layup no good, and a foul. That was a nice move by Chase Phelps to get to the rim. Tell you what, with the rules changed this year, Mike, Jones picks up his third. It's one of those deals, it's almost like NBA. You got to make your own shot or you can't play in this day and age.
You've got to create, and you're going to see more clear outs. And especially if somebody can step to a free throw line and knock some shots down.
Phelps makes the first, 34-29. The WMIX Sports Mobile Studios, driven by Ford Square and King City Chrysler. We can tell you that Carmi beat NCOE this morning 58-42, and also the Lady Rams lost to Freeburg at the Mascoutah Tournament. And girls play as Phelps makes them both. It's 35-29 Woodlawn over ZR with 5:20 to go in the third. That scoreboard update brought to you by Scott Owens and State Farm Insurance. Give him a call, 242-3770 for a date as Bailey Shemp knocks down a quick three, and it's 35-32. Woodlawn with a defensive lapse there. One pass and a bang three. Owens left side to Wallerman. 5 to go in the third. Woodlawn by 3 as Robinson has it top of the key. Inside to Phelps, underneath shot glass, too strong. Rebound ZR. Things start to open up a little bit. Doublefield gets it over to Brooks, who'll get it to McPhail. Here he comes again, right side. Throws to his left, down the lane. Here he comes, keeps his dribble, jump stop in the lane, no good. Owens on the block, Wallerman with the shot. I should say the rebound, and gives it to Owens. We saw it as Owens goes down the lane. Picks it up, goes to Logan Wallerman. Inside Phelps, layup no good. Robinson's going to clean it up. Put it on the floor, though, but still made the shot. Robinson has 17, and the net's hung up on this end. That's what will happen, is we'll have to clean it up. Derek Moore showed his vertical at least 30 inches that time as he got off the floor and got that net. And with 4:25 to go, Woodlawn leads 37-32. Across the timeline, top of the key is Weddle. Out around the screen, shoots the three, no good. Rebound to the floor, ball rattles around. Now Robinson has it, and he's undercut, not by purpose, but by accident by Stubblefield. And it's 2 fouls on Stubblefield, second on ZR.
I'm perplexed with that shot right there in the offense that they've been running. I'm not sure, and I know you got to open it up at some point in time, but just a step-back three when you had no real motion going and nobody had very good rebound position.
Owens across the timeline to Logan Wallerman. They got Phelps posted up. He'll step out, face the basket to Wallerman in the corner. Logan to Phelps. Phelps had Robinson, now waited too late. Robinson caught in traffic, shot in traffic, no good, gets his own board. In amongst 3 Tornadoes and a foul. Robinson to go to line and shoot 2 with 17 today. Robinson's been a man among boys, as that's the 3rd foul on Tim Brooks of ZR.
Yeah, and that's his 8th rebound, 3 already here in this 3rd quarter. And, you know, they've got to give a look inside to the big fella now and then. I know a lot of offense, they rotate with that triangle. But he works hard to get the basketball. You got to reward him.
Robinson makes the first. He's got 18 points already. We'll remind you of the Crossroads Community Hospital player of the game. We'll pick that at the end of this one in the Sesser-Valier post-game show. Why wait hours in other emergency rooms when the emergency room at Crossroads Community Hospital pledges you'll be seen by physicians within 30 minutes of your arrival. Robinson misses the second one. He is human. 38-32, been perfect from the line until that point. Shimp for a long 3, left wing, good. Rebound, the ball never touched the floor, Mike. Rebound, the wing, three-pointer, and ZR scores within 3 seconds. Here comes Owens across the timeline, and that's the legal screen on Woodlawn. And that'll be a foul on Jake Robinson as Robinson is moving to pick up his 3rd, and that's the 4th on Woodlawn. Jake has got to figure out a way to stay in the ball game.
Absolutely. Nothing stirring on the bench right now for the Cardinals.
In the corner, Weddle goes top of the key to reverse it to McPhail on the left wing. McPhail has it, now top of the key to Shimp, over to McPhail. Here he comes right side, dribbled, now pass right baseline. That's reach, shot no good, and Owens on the rebound. Cardinals by 3, and they have the ball. Owens with Harris, Robinson, Logan Wallerman, and Hateman. Owens bounce pass underneath, no look. Robinson picks it up and scores. Nobody saw it on the floor but Ross Owens. He sees things differently. Here comes McPhail. Ross with the steal. Hateman has it on the recovery jump ball, Woodlawn ball. That's a nice play there. Woodlawn will have it on the turnover. One quick tap by Owens, and McPhail lost it, and that was Woodlawn got the basketball.
And you saw a little more energy right now. 3 guys from Woodlawn, attacking the basketball on the floor. Didn't see much of that yesterday.
And now Woodlawn has an opportunity to go up by 7 or 8, depending on what happens here.
Yeah, with that extra bucket right now, Woodlawn can get some reserves in the game and give a few guys a breather as another turnover happens. Zeigler-Royalton on the attack.
And a 3 from Shimp in the corner, no good. Rebound Owens. Woodlawn's got to take better care of the ball. Owens comes into the front court on the right wing. Spins at the elbow, down the lane, double pump shot, block, and a foul. And that's going to be on Brooks, and I believe if that's him, that's his 4th, and that is the 4th on him and the 4th on ZR.
I hope people understand what I'm getting ready to say here. Sometimes young men need to be selfish in particular times. And right now with the lineup that the Cardinals have on the floor, it wouldn't be a bad idea if Ross Owens has that ball in his hands just a little bit more now and take that drive right there and get to the free throw line, knock down a few free throws.
41-35, Woodlawn by 6, 2.5 to go. Facebook.com/WMIX Sports. Give us a like while you're there. We're also on Twitter at WMIX Sports. Lots of information, lots of scores going around today as Owens at the line to try to make the second. His second one is short. Rebound by Ballard in paint. Loses it. Phelps has it in the left baseline. Phelps has it. Phelps with it down the lane to Ballard. Ballard goes underneath. It's no good. Rebound goes to ZR. ZR has it. Here comes the Tornadoes in the corner. Shot from 3 on the way is no good. Rebound to Harris, and that'll be a reach-in foul on Shimp, his 3rd. Woodlawn's length and height starting to work out really well here in this 3rd quarter. 2:17 to go. WMIXsports.com, your streaming place for high school sports. Also archives of audio and video highlights, as well as we have some highlights and, of course, full game video, full game audio, and, of course, a scoreboard update every night at WMIXsports.com. Owens across the timeline, right side to Ballard. To Owens on the left wing. Owens has it. Owens will go back and look. Owens will go here and looks over the defense. 5-second call. Yeah, Ross had the ball too long. That's definitely...
I totally agree. He was counting the whole time. I cannot disagree with that whatsoever.
Nope. 1:58 to go. Woodlawn by 6, and they're going to throw it into McPhail, and Ross Owens has him. McPhail's faster, but Ross a little longer. McPhail's trying to draw that foul. Couldn't do it. Now he throws it, and they'll go right wing. That is to Massey. Massey crossover down the lane. Shot. Had a chance to go for left. Missed. Pulled up, and a rebound by Blake Wallerman. Wallerman comes and gives it to Owens, and with 1:40 to go, Woodlawn has it. Looking to go up a few more possessions. Owens across the timeline. Pull back, step back three on the way. No good. May have been a forced shot as Stubblefield gets the rebound. In the corner, there goes Shimp in that left corner. And that's a block foul on Owens. That's his second, team's fifth. Saturday Sports Show every Saturday morning from 8:08 a.m. to 10 a.m. on AM 940, as well as online at WMIXsports.com. Talk guests and that WMIX Sports social media question of the week. Side out of bounds coming for McPhail. He'll throw it deep in the backcourt to a teammate. We'll see the number now is Reese back to McPhail. And they'll set the offense. McPhail down the lane, dribble drive past Stubblefield, layup good and a foul. That was just some two-on-two play in the park. And that foul is on Blake Wallerman, his first, team sixth. There's going to be some free throw shot in this one, Mike, as we go along.
You better believe it. They're already 6 on one side, 5 on the other, and we're still in the third quarter.
Across the timeline, or I should say foul line. Steps. Free throw, no good, Stubblefield, and it'll go to Ross Owens. Owens will bring it across the timeline. On the dribble. And he'll go left wing to Phelps. Phelps has it. On the wing, between the legs, dribble. Harris top of the key, covered up by Massey. Harris 2 dribbles to the right. Hands off to Owens. Owens behind the three-point line on that right side. Goes off the screen. Now pick and rolls with Blake Wallerman. Wallerman to the free throw line. Kicks in the left corner to Harris. Harris catches, jump stop, and that's got to be a foul as Massey was bodying up, and that's the 6th on the Tornadoes. So both teams will shoot free throws the rest of the way.
Not a bad foul right there. Harris had his momentum going towards the bucket. Easy layup, and now Woodlawn has it set out of bounds.
Woodlawn has it. Up the side, now inside Phelps. Glass shot good off the inbound. What a nice play. Phelps scores. He has 10, and the Cardinals up 43-37, back by 6. 39 seconds to go here in the third. Shimp on the left wing. Shimp will take the dribble and now go top of the key to Reese. Reese right wing to McPhail. Here he comes. Down the lane, down the right side, reverse layup. Ballard blocked it from behind. Good defense on the reverse layup. Owens will walk it up, and Woodlawn will have the chance for the final shot of the third quarter. Owens will bring it in, guarded by Shimp with 15 seconds. Counts on. Owens goes to the right, now to the left. Now gives it off to Phelps with 10. Phelps on that wing, struggled with the dribble. Now gets around with 5. Oh, no look, the Ballard layup good at the horn. Nice look, Phelps to Ballard, 3/4 in the book. Woodlawn 45, ZR 37. You're listening to Woodlawn Cardinals basketball in the showcase on WMIX.
Don't miss the year-end clearance at Newell Furniture and the General Store in Woodlawn. Save 60% off all remaining Christmas stock and 20% off all gift items and home decor at the General Store. Plus, enjoy huge savings on all your favorite furniture, like Lazy Boy recliners, sectionals, love seats, and sofas, with an extra 15% off all sale prices, or pay no money down and enjoy 49 months to pay interest-free. Newell's year-end clearance sale. Packs in the savings. Hurry in now for the best selection.
Hi, this is Joe David Cummins, President of Community First Bank. Now is a great time to move your account to Community First Bank. With our new One Account offering the highest interest rate in the market, free checking, and CD specials delivered by people you know and trust, why would you not bank with the market leader in Jefferson County? We offer 5 locations with 7 ATMs and have been serving the Jefferson County market since 1906. Stop in and see why our bank is the fastest growing bank in Jefferson County. Community First Bank. Welcome back to Personal Banking. Member FDIC.
This is the Showcase, presented by Community First Bank.
Woodlawn had an 18-point third quarter. They lead 45-37 after 3, Mike, and very good start here by Woodlawn in this quarter to get this lead.
Well, dominance on the boards. 13 rebounds that quarter for Woodlawn to 5 for Zeigler-Royalton.
And Zeigler-Royalton right now with a basketball, they're down by 8. Probably haven't trailed much this year. and ball games as big as this. In the corner, inside to Jones. They post him up on Robinson. His shot short. No legs. Rebound goes to Hateman. With it across the timeline. Right, that's Wallerman. Wallerman goes. That's Blake. Gets it left side to Robinson to Hateman. Hateman will shot fake. And Woodlawn's going to run a little time here. As they pop out Owens to the right to Robinson in the corner, and we got a push foul on Blake Wallerman, I guess. Nope, Chase Phelps. That's his second, team 7. Community First Bank of the Heartland. Your community, your choice, your bank. 5 locations, friends and neighbors on staff. Community First Bank keeps it simple. Welcome back to Personal Banking. Member FDIC. Waltonville and Century will follow. We'll go from one game to the other here today. With it is McPhail. McPhail go to the left side. McPhail with it on the right wing to Reese. Reese underneath, goes left corner to Schimpf. 3 on the way over Owens, no good, and a foul. Schimpf stuck his leg out, went Reggie Miller, and Owens picks up the foul.
That he did. That's a great self job right there. Follow through. And, don't just count with the arms when you follow through. If you can get that leg extended and there's any contact, I always have a problem with that, is it after the shot. That's, as a coach, that's sometimes what you're looking for.
Well, Reggie Miller made a living off of that, getting that shot up, sticking that leg out, taking a shot, and there's the first free throw by Schimpf. It's no good. He'll get another. 45-37, Woodlawn by 8. As we shoot 3 free throws, we need to pause for station identification here on the showcase.
Follow us on Twitter at WMIX Sports or crank us up on WMIX Mount Vernon, a free service from Withers Broadcasting.
2 out of 3 free throws made by McPhail. He has 15, and it's 45-39. Woodlawn has the basketball. Hateman goes to Owens on the left side, holds at the waist. Owens will have it, baseline, pass to Phelps underneath, layup short, but it goes in. Boy, I thought he short-armed it. Looking for contact, 47-39, Woodlawn by 8. Across the timeline comes Mr. McPhail. I call him Mr. because of the way he's played today. Stubblefield leads the top of the key for Reese. Reese one dribble, Jones in the post, double team, stolen away, Owens. Nice play by Owens on the steal to Hateman, and the Cardinals up 8. Look for a double-digit lead. Hateman goes left wing to Owens. Left side. Picks a screen from Phelps. 15-footer. Rattles in and out. Good look. There's Hateman. Had it taken away by Stubblefield on a strength competition. McPhail into the front court. Left corner to Schimpf. Shot fake Phelps out of his shoes. Shot no good. Owens has the rebound in traffic. Now what do we have? Jones has got a foul. He's lucky he doesn't get a tee. That's his 4th. He was dragging Robinson around, and he overreacted that time, and luckily he didn't get a tee for the reaction.
That'll be his 4th.
Yep. And Owens will go to the other end, I think. Or Owens is going to try to slide in. Now look at this. Yeah, Owens is going to shoot the 1-and-1. Yep, that works. Gamesmanship, folks. That's what that's all about. This post-game show will be sponsored by Sesser Auto Body. They're pre-approved by most insurance companies. This means they can get your vehicle back on the road faster. When you have a collision, give them a call or stop by at 602 South Park in Sesser. That didn't work. Owens missed the free throw. McPhail to the floor. McPhail has it and leaves it for Stubblefield. Now back to Mr. McPhail. 6 minutes to go. Woodlawn by 8. McPhail down the lane loses it, trying to do too much by himself right now. Owens has the basketball. Schimpf will drop back, and Owens will walk it up with the lead with 5:40 to go in the game. Owens across, goes right side to Wallerman. Blake has it, 2 dribbles. Now will dribble and has to look to hand off to Phelps on the right wing. Phelps goes baseline, legal screen, Hateman, stuck the knee out. That was the signal. You can't set a screen. The Woodlawn faithful across don't like it, but you can't stick your knee out.
No, I mean, again, we're at a higher advantage right here, and you can sort of see them things, and sometimes your team colors get in the way a little bit, but boy, you just can't. You can't do that. You got to be stationary, and when that knee comes up, that's an easy call for an official.
That's a Louisville screen. Oh, did I say that going into the ball? I'm sorry. So it is. Left corner with it is McPhail. McPhail around a Stubblefield screen. Of course, everybody's going to yell on that. McPhail down like, golly, is he good. Drops down the teardrop. He's got 15. 47-41, Cardinals by 6 with 5:10 to go in this one. Woodlawn trying to get to the semifinals for the 4th year in a row. Owens across the timeline, gets it finally. The ball has a lot of air. He'll turn around to Owens, to Hateman down the lane. Shot from 15, no good. Hateman down to the floor. Rebound and a foul. And Robinson getting stared at by the official. That's where the official just needs to walk on. And Robinson picks up his fourth. And we'll go the other way. I don't like it when officials call, and then a kid's frustrated with a little emotion, doesn't do anything as the player is walking away, and now the official's got the lock on the player now. This is what I do not like.
Make the call and
leave him alone.
Just like a player, you need to hustle down the floor.
First free throw, McPhail, no good. Wow. That looked a little leggy that time. Woodlawn has 10 team fouls. Didn't get that knee bend in that time. Maybe playing all these minutes. Second game in 2 days, maybe getting to McPhail. 4:58 to go. Second free throw much better that time for him. He has 16. 47-42 Cardinals. Across the timeline. Owens with it, and Shane Whistle gets a full timeout. 4:52 left in this one. Woodlawn leads 47-42. And, Mike, this is one of those where a strategy change or a little different offensive look might be coming here from the Cardinals.
Yeah, I'm wondering if Shane Whistle's thinking about possibly right now zoning it up just for a second. He's got McPhail. He's not attempted a three for his penetration. Shrimp has knocked down 3 out of 4 threes. Wadle has missed 5 threes. So threes is not out of the offense options here for Zeigler-Royalton. I don't know, maybe give your guys just a minute or two breather, zone something up. McPhail does look a little bit tired out there, and we've got a couple turnovers on the last 4 possessions. He's popped it up. And he's going to have the ball in his hands a lot right here, so we'll see what happens.
4:52 left in this one. Stay tuned for an abbreviated Sesser Auto Body post-game show. Yeah, they remind you that you take your vehicle to Sesser Auto Body when things happen in your automobile that are beyond your control. They can get you on the road quicker in showroom condition. 602 South Park in Sesser. We'll have an abbreviated post-game show because we'll go right into the pregame for the Waltonville Century game to follow. Here, 4:52 left to go. Woodlawn leads 47-42. Cardinals have the basketball. Hateman, Owens, Logan Wallerman, Robinson, and Phelps. Robinson, Wallerman in the corner. On the dribble, now look, ZR's really stepping out in the passing lanes here on this particular possession. That's in the corner to Robinson, top of the key to Owens, over to Wallerman, over to Hateman. Hateman has it, back to Phelps, to Robinson, to Wallerman. Hateman comes around, Wallerman baseline, shot, layup, good. Logan Wallerman with 8 points, none bigger than that one. Those two, 49-42. Here comes McPhail. Cut off, has to go to the corner, leaves it in the right side for Weddle. Weddle back to McPhail. Inside bounce pass, there goes Jones over Robinson, scored. Robinson had to let him go with 4 fouls, and it's 49-44, Cardinals by 5. 4 minutes left in this one. Dignitary row everywhere here. That's a dangerous pass. Robinson to Wallerman in the corner. Back out to Phelps. Back to Wallerman. Wallerman thought about it. Now back to Phelps. To Hateman. Top of the key. Under 4 to go. Robinson to Owens. Winner plays at 1:30 tomorrow. Wallerman for a heat check. It's no good. Rebound goes to Stubblefield for ZR. Shimp up the left side into the front court. Looking for a friend. Leaves it for Stubblefield. Now to McPhail. McPhail goes into the corner to Weddle. Weddle back to Stubblefield to McPhail. 3:33 to go in this one. McPhail on the wing. Bounce pass into Jones. Robinson there. Robinson fouls out. Help defense came too late. Robinson fouled out, I believe. Unless they give it to Hateman. Nope, they give it to Robinson. That's his 5th foul, and that's 20 points going to the bench for the Cardinals. And Matt Morgan happy that Robinson's out. Jones will go to line to shoot 2.
Yeah, if Hateman gets there just a split second earlier, he picks that dribble up. He don't have the shooting angle that he had right there, but consequently it didn't happen. And Jake Robinson got that hand in there.
Yep. Robinson out. Here comes Blake Wallerman. So Woodlawn now will lose some height in this one, as you can see that with Robinson out and 20 points, that's another spot Woodlawn will have to look for offense. Now, if you're Woodlawn, you go back on the other end and try to go at Jones and get him out of there because he's got 4. Jones makes the first. Clock stop, point scoring, 49-45. Woodlawn by 4, but Jones at the line to try to make it a 1-possession game. Free throw up is also good by Jones. He has 7, and a whistle blows. Timeout, Matt Jones from ZR. 3:28 to go in this one, 49-46. Woodlawn by 3, and Mike, now it's getting a little tense here. You're going to have to take care of the ball. Good shots and lots your turnovers here down the other end.
Yeah, I'm sure, you look at things differently, but I know that's not the shot that Shane Whistle was looking at the 4-minute mark right there. But he's got some penetration. He's got a couple of those guys in foul trouble down low from Zeigler. Keep pounding that, run that motion offense, and find that cutter, find that guy going. And that's what happened. We talked about a little bit yesterday with Lorville's defense. Waltonville took such a great advantage of the overplay defense going back door. Woodlawn should take advantage of that here in the final 3 minutes.
Should take advantage of that. 3:28 left in this one. Of course, following this one, Waltonville and Century at 12 o'clock in a quarterfinal of the consolation bracket. Winner goes left, loser goes home for the holidays. Won't play until 2014. Timeout is starting to call. The officials come back to the huddle. Of course, we have that game going on here at noon. Tomorrow we'll be back for sure. Woodlawn will be for sure here. They'll either play at noon or at 1:30, depending on this one. And, of course, if Waltonville wins, they'll play at 10:30. So it's going to be a busy day. Of course, the Mount Vernon Rams on the FM side will play at 2 and 6 today against T-Town and Mattoon. Up at the T-Town Effingham Christmas Tournament, first year for that one. Ross Owens will bring it into the front court, up 3. 49-46, Cardinals with a basketball. Owens between the circle to Hateman on the right side. Man-to-man from Zeigler the entire game. Hateman with it, goes right side. 10-footer up from the right corner, no good. Wallerman is over the back. Breaking the wall of verticality, and that's his third. Jones will go to the other end and shoot 2. 10 team fouls on the Cardinals, and the clock stop, and you can make free throws. This is your ticket to get back into this one.
A good shot right there. 10-footer, that's good out of that offense, and Wallerman just a little bit late getting position. Jones, at the free throw line, reconverted his last 2.
And Jones made both the last time. That one rattles home. He is 3-4 out of 5 from the line. And it's 49-47 as things tighten up a little bit here at the end of this one. Second free throw from Jones on the way. Rattles off. Rebound tip. Phelps has it. Phelps gets it to Owens. 3 minutes to go. Woodlawn clinging on with the claws. a.k.a. the Talons with a 2-point lead. Owens, top of the key, crosses over down the lane. Runner off Phelps' hands out of bounds. You have to be ready, and that was a pass. And Owens to Phelps, a turnover, and it'll be ZR basketball. Here comes ZR for the tie or the lead. Woodlawn is playing zone. A 3-2, it looks like. A different look. McPhail at the top of the key. Matt Morgan coaching the Tornadoes. McPhail will dribble with 2:38 to go. Down 2, Tornadoes looking for the lead. Schimpf on the left wing into Jones. Back out to McPhail, top of the key. McPhail with it. Goes to the left wing, a right wing, that's Weddle. One dribble back to McPhail, top of the key. Left wing to Schimpf. Schimpf thought about the 3, tipped Hateman, but McPhail has it back. McPhail down, now goes down the lane, has travel with a basketball. Jump ball, Woodlawn ball. That's a good call. The trip ball happened before the foul. That's a good call by the official.
Absolutely, and they got together and made sure they had it right, and they did.
Yep, you blow the whistle and you look, then you make the call. Woodlawn with it with 2:10 to go. They dodged another bullet from the ZR offense. Hateman goes to Owens on the left wing. 2 minutes to go in this one. Owens behind the back dribble. Down the lane, jump stop, glass too strong. Rebound ZR. Owens from behind on the reach-in. Easy foul call, and that's his 4th. And ZR will go the other end and shoot 2. And we're back walking the other way, all the way to the other end, very slowly for the free throw, is number 20, Jeremy Lettle, who has not scored in this game. 1:57 left. ZR could tie on this possession. Weddle will shoot. Shot short. He'll get another. He looked like a guy who hadn't taken many shots today on that particular free throw. One more will be for Mr. Weddle. Stay tuned. Waltonville and Century to follow. Second free throw much better. Rattles out. Phelps again. Well, there's another one dodged. And Owens will have it. Owens will bring it across the timeline with 1:50 to go. Owens goes left side to Ballard in the corner to Wallerman. Wallerman with it to Phelps, top of the key to Hateman. Hateman shot fake three, now comes down the lane on the running layup, and it's foul. That is an aggressive play, and good job by the senior with a lot of experience to get to the rim.
Yeah, fake that shot, draw that defense, catch them on the balls of their feet, go around them, catch them.
No timeout yet by Matt Morgan. 2-point lead for the Cardinals with 1:40 to go. The winner to the 1:30 game tomorrow, the loser to the 12 o'clock. Hateman makes the first. He has three, 50-47. He'll get one more. Hateman will have it. Shot, good. Hateman makes both. He's got four. Woodlawn by four. Here come the Tornadoes spinning into the front court. McPhail on the right wing. I had to use that once. McPhail with an inside pass. Stolen away. Ballard with the tip and the steal, and Woodlawn has it. 1:30 to go. Owens will bring it across. Schimpf will guard him. How can there be a count? Okay, that's backcourt count, okay? Owens across the timeline. Around a Ballard screen. Owens will dribble back, clears off. He's got a mismatch here if he elects to use it. Jones is begging for help. Owens gets around. They didn't get the switch right. Woodlawn couldn't take advantage. Wallerman back to Owens. Owens has his pocket picked by Schimpf. Schimpf on the floor. Timeout, Matt Morgan. That's a great smart play.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Look, anytime a coach sees somebody in trouble, he had no alternative. If he was going to take 1 inch more, he was going to totally roll over with the basketball. The official's right there to call the walk, but they give the coach the timeout. That is one of the times that I do like the rule where a coach can't call timeout.
That is
possession.
That is I mean, it was one of those where you could see that Schimpf had it, and in a split second, Matt Morgan jumped on it, saved the possession, and kept it for ZR here with 1:03 to go. Don't forget, we'll have an abbreviated Sisser Auto Body post-game show. We'll pick a Crossroads Community Hospital player of the game when it's over. Of course, Crossroads Community Hospital, wide hours, and other emergency rooms when you can be met by a physician within 30 minutes of your arrival. And then we'll go right into the pregame for Waltonville and Century, the 12 o'clock game here today, as Mike and I have doubleheader duty back-to-back here at Sesser-Valier. 1:03 to go, Mike. If you're Shane Witzel defensively, what do you come out with a different look here, or what do you have planned?
I don't know. As long as they are in wide, they put Ballard in the ball game now to get a little extra width and strength in there, definitely for rebounding purposes. I think you stay with this 3-2 high, and what they're doing, they're able to jump that corner. They're only what they call ball and distance. You're about 2 steps away to jump that three from the corner, possibly from Shrimp. So as soon as I say that, they'll trade and go man-to-man.
There you go. 1 minute to go. Schimpf with the top of the key. Logan cleared out defensively. Now back to a 3 attempt from Stubblefield. It's off the mark. Rebound to Owens. I was really shocked. They went for a 3. Now Woodlawn loses it. Didn't talk. McPhail has it. Down the lane on the layup. Shot too strong. Rattles out. Owens has the rebound for the Cardinals. 40 seconds left. Woodlawn by 4. Owens is double-teamed in the backcourt. Comes up the left side. Throws it to Hateman. Was not over and back. Hateman into the front court. Hateman has it. Hateman to Wallerman. Wallerman is fouled. It's not over and back because not all 3 points were across the line. We just had that conversation, didn't we not? I kid you not, listeners. Mike Richardson and I just talked about that particular topic before the game, and it comes out here.
It is confusing a little bit, but you have to have everything across. Both feet, ball, the whole bit. You straddle it, you throw it back, you're good.
Wallerman with the 1-and-1. Free throw too strong. Phelps got a push and got away with it. Phelps with the rebound. Timeout. Shane Witzel with 25.7 to go. We'll be honest, we saw it. There was a little nudge in there, but that's part of the game, I guess. And Woodlawn has it with 25.7 to go. My.
Well,
got to have it, you know.
It's not disappointing. I mean, what we told the listeners to expect. These are 2 well-balanced teams, very aggressive. They've had to play up-tempo. They've played slow down. They've played deliberate. They've made free throws. They've made great defensive stands. Both teams here in this final 3 minutes that we talked about. So what more can we expect?
25.7 seconds to go. Woodlawn leads 51-47. ZR has had their opportunities offensively to tie in or take the lead in recent trips. And Woodlawn will have it side out of bounds, or actually baseline out of bounds, underneath their own basket. Now the key is you have to get the ball in. That's always sometimes a tougher trick. Phelps to trigger the inbound. Phelps will look. Phelps to looking for somebody. Phelps to Hateman underneath. He was in trouble, and Jones just fouled out in the reach-in. What a nice play. Jones fouls out for ZR on that, but Hateman was open. What a great look.
Got it to a free throw shooter. I had the option. If the layup was there, you could finish, keep the clock moving. Sort of fumbled the ball just a little bit, and they bailed out. Jones had to foul. Couldn't give up the layup. That's his fifth foul.
Jones fouls out. Hateman goes to the line to shoot two. First one's good by the senior. He has 5. He has all of them in the second half, 52-47. Renault is not checking in yet. Shane Witzel's holding on to him. Timeout, Matt Morgan. Shane Witzel will hold Parker Renault back as he wants Renault in for Hateman defensively after the free throw. But ZR calls the timeout with 24.3 seconds to go. The next game's going to start late because we're running over with this contest, 52-47 Woodlawn.
And you never know how long they're going to put on the clock right here.
No. We've learned over the years, you don't know how much they're going to put on the clock, when they're going to do an anthem, if they're going to do one, when they're going to do lineups. I mean, it's just something that all radio people everywhere deal with, and what happens?
And winding down the clock, just because there's a minute and 40 seconds to go before a game starts, that could be the 0 in a heartbeat. You never know.
Oh, it could be. If you got a minute 30 left on the clock and they blow the horn and teams come over to halftime, they could go right to 8 minutes like that. Yep. And we're stuck in a commercial. It's like, that's all you can do. Woodlawn leads 52-47 with 24.3 seconds to go. The Cardinals will have one free throw from Jason Hateman. And we'll see how they defend this. Parker Noel was coming in. Now he's not. Shane Witzel's having a laugh with him as he grabbing back from the scorer's table. Hateman will shoot one more. Woodlawn cleared off the free throw line as Hateman makes them both. And Woodlawn has a 53-47 lead. Here comes Mr. McPhail to the timeline down the lane. His layup means nothing. If he makes it, he didn't. Ballard gets the rebound. Phelps has it, and there's a give foul by Reese. And Phelps will walk the other way. And as of right now, with a 6-point lead and 15 seconds to go, Woodlawn will be in the semifinals at 1:30 tomorrow against the winner of Goreville and Christopher. That'll be tomorrow at 1:30 as of right now. 6-point lead with 15 to go. You got to feel confident but not sold on it. First free throw by Phelps is good.
That's the big one right there.
That's the big one. That pretty well seals it. Larry Knowles, official, he getting down to the corner to make sure these two don't do anything. Phelps makes them both 55-47. Woodlawn will be in the semis again tomorrow at 1:30 against the winner of Christopher and Goreville. That game today at 1:30. There goes Schimpf down the lane. He scores. Timeout, Matt Morgan. Teaching moment here for Coach Morgan, and ZR will play at noon tomorrow in the fifth place semifinal tomorrow at noon. What would be perfect for us at WMIX if Waltonville wins that next one and we have a 10:30 and a 1:30 tomorrow. That would be very nice. 7.9 to go. Woodlawn up 6. And they will have the basketball length of the floor to go as Matt Morgan is coaching to the bitter end. And, boy, I've been very impressed with Coach Morgan over the years. And, boy, he's done a great job with this team today.
Oh, what an effort they gave. I tell you what, getting into a little foul trouble. But you got the guards that they have. And, boy, their penetration was excellent here in this game here this morning. It was a good ball game to watch. And, he's going to win several games this year with this group.
They are 10-1, and they are 1-0 in the conference. Their only loss this year was to Christopher in the Turkey tournament. And now, of course, they are looking, unless they can, quick turnover 3, timeout, possible. Woodlawn out of the huddle with 8.7 left to go, 55-49, Woodlawn by 6. Of course, you have to get the ball in bounds.
First things first.
Yep, first things first. Wallerman will trigger. They got the cheerleaders. They got to scoot the cheerleaders back. Cheerleaders stand on the south end of the gym here at Sesser, so the doors are available for people to come in and out, the patrons. Wallerman throws it in. Now tipped and gets it back, and he was out of bounds. Wallerman, the ball was tipped, and before he established himself, he came back in and got it. Now they're going to talk.
We're going to talk about it right now.
Yep, it's going to be ZR ball. Yep, he's got to establish himself first. That's the call. Yep. This crew's been pretty good. McPhail will trigger. He's going to get a 3 on the dump back, I would say. And they look top of the key. Stubblefield, left-handed three over Phelps is no good. Tipped around with 4 with 3. That's going to be a 3 from the corner up. No good. And Woodlawn will go to the semifinals. 55-49 over ZR. We'll take a break, come back with scoring and stats. You're listening to Woodlawn Cardinals basketball in the showcase on WMIX.
Hi, this is Joe David Cummins, President of Community First Bank. Now is a great time to move your account to Community First Bank. With our new One account offering the highest interest rate in the market, free checking, and CD specials delivered by people you know and trust, why would you not bank with the market leader in Jefferson County? We offer 5 locations with 7 ATMs and have been serving the Jefferson County market since 1906. Stop in and see why our bank is the fastest growing bank in Jefferson County. Community First Bank. Welcome back to personal banking. Member FDIC.
So how do you really know your bargain insurance isn't going to cost you big if you have an accident? Talk to someone who knows. Scott Owens, your State Farm agent in Mount Vernon. He can help make sure you have the coverage you need while saving money in the process. Get to a better state. See State Farm agent Scott Owens at 1810 Broadway in Mount Vernon and begin a saving full relationship. Or call 242-3770. That's 242-3770.
Is your concrete driveway or maybe your sidewalk cracked, unsightly, or even non-existent? Let Rowley's Excavating and Cement Finishing in Woodlawn be a part of your home or business renovation in the new year. A true family-owned and operated local business, Rowley's Excavating specializes in dirt excavation and hauling, residential and commercial concrete jobs too. There's nothing these guys can't do. Get a free quote by calling Luke Rowley at 237-0552. That's 237-0552. Rowley's Excavating and Cement Finishing. They get dirty so you don't have to. Call Luke today.
The batter's box in Woodlawn has 17-foot ceilings with a half basketball court, full-length batting cage, pitching machine, and climate control for year-round use. The batter's box is a great place for basketball, baseball, or softball practice with active clinics and lessons in the spring and fall. Contact Scott Smith at 316-1437 to reserve the batter's box for your team or party. Speaking of parties, plan your next birthday party with the batter's box, located at 614 North Main in Woodlawn. Call 316-1437 for prices and availability.
A Coach House Garage is money well spent on craftsmanship that's sure to get compliments.
Don't cut corners on your garage. It adds value to your home. That's why you need to see the professionals at Coach House Garages. Choose from a variety of Coach House garage designs, or they'll build one to your design. For a dealer near you, check the yellow pages in Mount Vernon, or go online to CoachHouseGarages.com.
More than just a garage. More than just a garage. It's a Coach House.
Sesser Auto Body would like to take a moment to remind everyone driving to and from the game to drive safe and be alert. Sometimes events happen beyond your control. When it does, take your vehicle to the collision pros. Sesser Auto Body is pre-approved by most insurance companies throughout Southern Illinois. This allows them to get the parts ordered quicker, getting you back on the road faster and in showroom condition. Sesser Auto Body, 602 South Park in Sesser, or call 625-3523. That's 625-3523.
This is the Showcase on WMIX. The Sesser Auto Body postgame show starts now.
Sesser Auto Body sponsors the postgame. They remind you to be safe on the way home. And they are the collision pros at Sesser Auto Body to get you back on the road faster. 602 South Park in Sesser. We will need to go to scoring stats and pick a Crossroads game quickly, player of the game quickly, because they put up 10 minutes.
Go ahead,
Michael.
They did. Real quick, the difference of the ball game rebounding. Turnovers were 18 for Woodlawn, 14 for Zeigler, 19 rebounds for the Tornadoes. Woodlawn dominated the glass, 37 rebounds. Scoring for double-digit scores for the Tornadoes. Chip, he had 15. McPhail, what a great game. He ended up the contest with 18 points. And for Woodlawn, scoring 2 for Ballard, 3 for Owens, 6 for Hateman, 8 for Wallerman. Chase Phelps had 14, and Jake Robinson, the leading scorer and rebounder, tied rebounder. He ended up with 20 points on the ball game as Woodlawn wins 55-49. Defense and rebounding was the difference of that game.
Player of the game, we decided for Crossroads Community Hospital will be Jake Robinson with 20 points and Chase Phelps with 14. We're going to take a break, come back with the pregame show for the next one. You're listening to the Showcase on WMIX.